Claire has received scores of 85, 88, 87, and 80 on her algebra tests. What score must she receive on the fifth test to have an overall test score average of at least 82%? Okay, so essentially, we want the average of at least 82%. This is the inequality that we're going to set up. Now, the first question is average. How do we find an average? Now, averaging is when you add them all up and divide by how many total you have. We're given 4 tests, and the question is, what about the fifth test? So what score, x, is usually what we call an unknown variable. You can call it something else like s if you'd like. What score must she receive on the fifth test to have an overall test score average? So if we have to find the average, we would start by adding up the 5 test scores. Now the unknown test score is x. To have an average, you have to divide all of that by 5. So that is the average of at least 82, at least. So she can get 82, but she would rather get better. So this is greater than or equal to 82. Now the at least, a lot of people see the least and think less than, but at least means that you're more than that. So that's a nice understanding. At least is more than or equal to. At most would be less than or equal to. Adding the 85, 88, 87, and 80 together, we get 340. So just doing that simplification, we have this inequality to solve. Now it has a fraction, so I am going to multiply by 5 to clear the fraction. This leaves me 340 plus x is greater than or equal to, and that multiplies to be 410. Solving for x, subtract the 340, and we have x is greater than or equal to 70. Now this is the math greater than or equal to. In terms of the language that they write, this would be the same as the original, the at least. So we could say at least 70. And that would be a nice way to give an English answer to this English question. Okay, I hope this helps.